Hey, welcome to another video. So today we're going to be going into the GOA'ULD Zeus. But before we begin, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Sith Citadel Discord, links in the description, and consider becoming a join member or sending a super thanks if you wish to further support the channel. Otherwise, let's jump straight into it. So Zeus was one of the sons of Kronos, one of the most influential system lords, and brother to Hera, Poseidon, and Hades. So like Dr. Daniel Jackson said, Kronos was among the early Greek gods, one of 12 titans who eventually ascended to supreme domination. He was the god of fate and eventually became father to Zeus, Hera, Poseidon, and Hades. Now the last relationship may indicate a connection to the GOA'ULD Zohar. He once controlled many planets which were taken from him by Kronos, including the planet Olympus and Stenos. The son of Kronos, Zeus rose to power by plotting against his father, concocting a plan with his fellow siblings, which involved none other than Kronos' own queen, Rhea, to overthrow the Titans. Zeus insisted that the group strike against the strongest of the Titans, throwing the balance of power into question and causing them to fight amongst themselves. Choosing Kronos as the first target, the group succeeded in defeating him, though Kronos himself still lived, and this action sent the remaining Underlords into chaos, just as Zeus had planned. Perhaps if the Underlords had united against the Olympians as their common enemy, then things would have ended differently. But instead, Zeus simply picked off his competition and took the pieces of Kronos' wake. He became the same despot, corrupt system lord that his father had once been. Zeus remained in power for centuries, and little changed among his thunder god's retainers. But all was not well for Zeus. Kronos, not staying idle, had managed to retain his core worlds and so began plotting against his former son, sending agents to infiltrate Zeus' throne world of Delos to spread discontent in order to incite a rebellion. Along with this, these agents also told tales of the benevolent Titan whom Zeus had unjustly cast out of power in order to make way for Kronos' return. At the same time, Kronos gathered his fleet of Hatoks and prepared for an all-out attack on Zeus' holdings. Directly coinciding with this attack by the Titan was a rebellion on Delos. Zeus was confronted in his very own palace, whereas Jaffa either lay dead or rebelled against him. His fleets were utterly devastated. It was then that Kronos revealed himself to his son, taking his place and banishing Zeus to the hell planet known as Tartarus. Though Tartarus managed to break most people, either driving them to insanity or to death, Zeus managed to cling fervently to his life for centuries. Luck was with him, however, as just when it seemed that his torment would never end, SG1 killed Kronos, and in the chaos that ensued his death, Zeus managed to escape and return to his former holdings once more, with the help from an unknown benefactor. Zeus didn't waste a moment, and started to spend all of his resources and time in an effort to reclaim his throne. This proved to be difficult, as many of the former Olympians were in fact either defeated or dead, or were no longer united with each other. In addition to this, much of Kronos' territory was up for grabs among the other system lords, and so Zeus needed to deal with their forces to gain rule over what he had once dominated. He soon managed to garner an impressive fleet, as well as the armies to crew it, and took advantage of the opportunities created when any of the other system lords fell. He quickly gained much of what he had once held. He was found on Olympus by an SG team during the middle of an enormous celebration along with his first prime, Heracles. The team found the two among the partygoers and believed them to be in an approachable mood, even friendly and beneficial. Zeus used their trust to his advantage, informing them of the coordinates of an evil GOA'ULD who was in fact one of his rivals. The SG team went to kill this GOA'ULD, not realizing they were being used. But Zeus eventually tired of them and had no further use of the group, instead attempting to eliminate them. After Kronos' death, Zeus chose to attempt expanding his empire, and did in fact claim a world which the SGC had previously cleared of any GOA'ULD activity. When the SGC learned of this, they sent an SG team to eliminate this new threat to the natives, but upon arriving at the planet, they discovered that the natives did not want them to eliminate Zeus, considering him to be a beneficial lord who was protecting them from the other system lords. The SG team then had no choice of either abandoning the natives or potentially devious GOA'ULD or somehow overthrowing him in a way that did not gain themselves the natives' ire. It is possible that they chose the second path. Zeus was a GOA'ULD system lord who appeared as a 50-year-old human male with full gray hair and beard, preferring to wear the armor of his Jaffa warriors, along with an Olympian tunic rather than the more cumbersome Jaffa armor, which most other system lords seem to prefer. Almost all of his first primes have been descended from his very own hosts and their children, as he believed that they came from a superior breeding stock to that of other beings. He even managed to rebuild this after his first defeat by Kronos. In addition, he was prone to cycle through the same names for his servants, often giving the name of a fallen soldier to the next promising son from his own lineage. Through this, many of his servants have held the same name. So what did you guys think of the GOA'ULD Zeus? Please let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't already, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Sith Citadel Discord, links in the description, and consider becoming a join member or sending a super thanks if you wish to further support the channel. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.